Hello and welcome to the video walkthrough of Unit 10 of 13 Pine Street in Buderim. My name is Jared McCarthy. I'm from Harcourts in Buderim. We are starting from the front of the complex, as I guess one of the key features of this particular property is the fact that we are in Pine Street, which is regarded as one of the premier streets in Buderim. It's full of lovely homes, established greenery, but probably more importantly, as you come left from the front of the complex here, you're merely just a couple hundred metres, maybe 250 metres to a pathway which takes you to the centre of Burnett Street. So really close to all the shops, cafes, the Buderim Tavern, all the facilities you want in Buderim literally are in a short walking distance from your front doorstep. So Pine Street's a very nice, quiet location, great place to live, very tightly held. The people who live here love living here. It's a great spot, and we'll go have a closer look at the property now. We've got a couple of visitor car parks as we come in on the right hand side, and some larger bins, which I guess would indicate to me you don't have your own wheelie bin, which is fine. No need to take that out and bring it in once a week. You just have your rubbish disposal there and it's done for you. Now the complex is always really quiet. It is a nice quiet complex. I know a number of the residents in here. It is a nice friendly neighbourhood. Every time I've come here, I've been selling in here for I guess a number of years. I sold my first property in here in 2005 and sold a number in here ever since, and every time I've come here I've met new people and always remarked about how nice and peaceful this particular complex is. It's been very popular for the people who have lived in here. They've loved it. It's a nice place to call home. So we are positioned right near the end of the complex, which is great. There's not much sort of traffic passing. You're the second from the end here, so you've only got one unit past you. And right out front we do have visitor parking, which is handy because we have the double garage here and visitor parking right out in front. So coming into the property is currently tenanted, but she is vacating within just a few weeks. So the tenant here is in the process of moving, so it might not present the way we would normally prefer for an open home, but she's done her best to get it ready for us to show today. So as we come in, we can see we've got a tiled floor here, the downstairs area, and you walk into the lounge room here. I think the tenant's move out date is 6th of January, so we'll have vacant possession from that point on. And this is just the entry point for the garage door, which is currently just full of stuff ready for the move. Just a pretty straightforward single garage with a remote there. It does have a remote access. The kitchen itself was renovated 6 years ago, I think it was. There's a really nice thick stone bench been extended out. So the kitchen area was slightly reconfigured and renovated. And I think they've done a great job of making better use of what's here. So a nice sort of breakfast bar bench that is extended out, new appliances in there as well, plenty of pantry space and cupboard space. And then the dining room is sort of just off to the side. You can configure the space a number of ways depending on what suits your needs. One thing I do like about these townhouses is just this sort of soaring ceiling that you have, which really gives it sort of a sense of spaciousness, and having a skylight in there. This whole place is really well lit naturally. No need to have lights on during the day or anything like that. And then behind here we have just a toilet and powder room. So don't need to go upstairs for the bathroom. So I guess 1.5 bathrooms is what you might call it. And there's access to the deck there and here. Now, if you're watching the video because you're absent and aren't able to attend the inspection, you should probably get the benefit of seeing it up close the way that someone in attendance might, and seeing that the deck does need just a little bit of repair, probably replacing just some of the boards, just a handful really, and just a really light refurb it could benefit from. Nothing a handyman or a carpenter, couldn't fix with just, minimal materials and a little bit of labour. But the deck and courtyard is a little bit tired, but again, not a significant expenditure. The courtyard doesn't extend much beyond the deck, but there is a bit of garden space off to the side and around. There's a built-in umbrella there. So this area could do with a bit of a refresh, of course, a bit of a tidy up, which it will be done to some degree once the tenant vacates. They'll have their obligations and the owner's likely to do a bit of work as well if required. Whatever's requested from a purchaser we can do, or incorporate just a bit of a tidy up into your purchase price. We head up the stairs now to the upstairs level. So the 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom are upstairs. The tenant's just put this screen here. She does have a young child, so just for peace of mind, not that those balustrade bars or anything likely wide enough to fall through, just for peace of mind, for safety. And then there is 1 bedroom upstairs. Now the blinds are closed, so normally there'll be a lot of natural light pouring in because it is quite well positioned to capture the incoming light. But just with the blinds closed, a little bit darker, we've got the light on. There's the built-in robe and the air conditioner in here. And then bedroom number 2. So you can see split systems in both bedrooms and in the main living area. Both good sized rooms, and then there is a skylight in the bathroom, all neutral and well lit, as we can see. And from here you can see the ceiling, got some painted rafters here, and looking down back towards the kitchen. So that's pretty much everything. They were built in the late 80s. It's a nice, tightly held, quite complex, very reasonable body corp here. Not excessive outgoings. Anything more you'd like to know, please reach out. Send me a message or an email. Happy to help out. Thanks and speak to you soon.